Welcome back, everyone, to Day Station Zebra. I'm Jocelyn,
And I'm Rob.
and we are back with another HeroClix feature figure segment. But what's a little bit different about this one is
Mm,
this figure came from the Disney Plus miniatures game, which is actually, I think, called the What If
yes,
miniatures game.
that's right.
But it's based on the Disney Plus series What If,
Yes.
and we haven't done one of these before. We've never pulled a figure out
No.
of the miniatures game, but we did today because this is the Watcher, and he's really cool. So let's
Yeah,
take a quick
this
look at
is a
him.
significant piece
Yeah. I think
in the
you could
meta.
you could go and buy the miniatures game and like sell the Watcher for probably more than what the miniatures game is worth right now,
Absolutely, I
at
think
least at
so.
the time we're recording this. So he is set number 101B, and I'm going to
Hmm.
talk about why he's a B.
Okay.
And if you take a look at the back of back of his card, you can see he's got his KO clicks primarily at the front instead of the
Hmm.
back. In the miniatures game, each figure has two dials: an A
Hmm.
dial, which is like an entry level dial, and a B dial, which is more advanced.
Hmm.
And we're talking about the B dial today. And the
Right.
reason we're talking about that is because he has a trait that says, I am the Watcher.
Hmm.
The Watcher's lines of fire are never blocked. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
At the beginning of your turn, you may turn the Watcher's dial to any click.
Yeah.
You just do it at the beginning of the turn if you want to.
Hmm.
So, why is that important? Well, here's his powers. He's got telekinesis, he has defend, he has outwit, and he has perplex.
Hmm.
So when you look at his dial for 40 points, he has an 8 range with never blocked lines of fire,
Yeah.
right? So nothing will block his line of fire, not
Hmm.
characters, not terrain, not walls, nothing, because he's the
Hmm.
Watcher. He can see everything.
Right.
So you can decide at the beginning of your turn what you need. Do
Yeah.
you need him on a super high defend click, like his last click, which is a
Yeah.
20 defend, giving all of the adjacent characters defend, plus
Hmm.
it gives him outwit and telekinesis?
Hmm.
Or do you need maybe an outwit and a telekinesis and that's it,
Yeah.
and a decent defense for himself,
Or a perplex.
right?
Hmm.
All of those things are for you to decide. Putting him on that last click, I think, is risky
Absolutely.
because if someone crit hits or someone manages to get that 20
Yeah.
attack, which does happen
Hmm.
in the game, then he's dead, right? He's going to die
Hmm.
because he doesn't have any reducers or anything. But
That's right.
his keywords are Cosmic and Herald, so definitely keywords you can build with. He has
Hmm.
the Mystics team ability, and what's good about him is he is unique. So
Right.
you can only put one of him on your force.
Right.
So you can't fill your force with him.
That's right.
So he's not really the biggest attacker. He's what I would consider a support piece. He can TK
Absolutely.
people in and out. He can either outwit or perplex, and then he can provide other people higher defense.
Hmm.
So I think he's really interesting for 40
He is.
points.
Very interesting piece.
And I don't know. I don't know how this is going to go in the meta, if it's actually going to get played as much as people think it is, or if it's just going to get pushed off to the side.
Yeah.
But I would encourage you to check out the entire What If miniatures game.
Yeah.
But definitely the Watcher is something
Yeah. He's
to watch out for.
I see what you did there. That's it's a very interesting piece. Now, let's say you started him on his first click, which is click 6 in this
Yep.
case, and he took some damage, but he didn't get KO'd.
Yep.
At the beginning of your turn, you could just put him right back to click number 6,
Hmm.
right? You can
Yep.
start him. You can put him on any click you want. So basically, this guy will never go away. And look, he's got a Mystics team ability.
Yep.
So every time that your opponent is doing damage to him, taking a Mystics point.
Yep. And I mean, that is 6 points of damage you would need to do to KO
Yeah.
him. And that's assuming you haven't been able to give him something else to protect him. Like, maybe there's somebody that gives him ESD
Hmm.
or super senses or shape change. Who
Hmm.
knows? Like, there's all kinds of things you could probably give him if you build a constructed team around it.
And his defense value starts high at 19, and it really only dips to 18 on those
Yeah.
7 and 8 clicks
Yeah.
there.
So,
So interesting piece for sure.
yeah.
He's 40 points though. What do you think about 40 points?
I think for his ability, I think it's very fair.
Yeah, I think it is fair, but
Yeah.
I mean, if you're building a team, 40 points is a lot to think about for outwit and perplex. But he is versatile because you can pick it.
You can pick it
You
at the
can pick
beginning of
whatever
your
you
turn.
want.
You can pick what you want.
Yep.
So,
And he's handy, like with that telekinesis. He's handy for getting those special objects
hmm
pulled in, so
yeah,
someone else can equip them.
that's right.
So that's handy too.
Or TKing someone into or out of battle,
That's true.
right? So
Yeah, charge in and then
yeah,
TK them back.
yeah. So I do think it's interesting that he's a normal size character. He has the normal size damage symbol. He's not
Yes.
considered giant,
Hmm.
but since his lines of fires are never blocked, I guess it doesn't matter.
That's right.
So
Because we've seen other Watchers that are giant.
that's right.
Hmm.
So
There we
yeah.
go.
So there is the Watcher, real name Uatu, and
Hmm.
I would encourage you to check him out.
Yep.
So.
Very good. Okay.
All right, so we'd love it if you would hit like on this video if you haven't done so already, and if you haven't had a chance to subscribe yet, that would be amazing.
Hmm.
You can also reach out to us and let us know what you thought by leaving us a comment below, or you can find us in all of these places, which include our email, all the socials. Check out our new Discord channel.
Yep.
You can find us on Twitch for some live games, and that's basically it.
That's about it. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next time for the next feature figure. We'll find out what that'll be
Yep.
when we get there.
See you then.
Bye.
Bye.